Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Widya Ratna Kusumaningrum, along with my colleague Arum, Nisma, Wulanjani, and Boris Ramadhika. We try to present our current project entitled The Washback Effect of Automated Written Corrective Feedback on Teachers' Attitude Toward EFL Learners' Writing Skills. Okay, to begin with, we are going to discuss about the background of the study. So when we talk about the background of our project, we focus on the current development of the automated written corrective feedback. For example, Grammarly, and everybody knows about it, right? Grammarly. And because of this rapid interest, or because of this growing interest of Grammarly, it is somehow shapes the newly constructed conceptions on how to assess writing skills in Indonesia in EFL context. Okay. Meanwhile, studies concerning the role and the impact of automated written corrective feedback on the classroom instructions are extensively researched. The investigation on the plausible washback effect, particularly on the teacher's perception, the teacher's side, is not largely done. So this study aims to provide findings, evidence of the washback effect in using Grammarly software as the automated written corrective feedback tool on the teacher perception for assessing the undergraduate thesis writing skill. And for the method, we employ the qualitative research method. And for the setting itself, the washback project was carried out in an undergraduate level in three different public universities in the eastern and the southern part of Java. And for the participants, there were 12 lecturers selected from 84 lecturers who have been supervising undergraduate project for the past 3 years. And for the instruments, we used questionnaire and semi-structured interviews. And for the data analysis, we employed the descriptive qualitative. And for the results and this discussion, as we conducted our study, the results indicated that the use of Grammarly as an automated written corrective feedback has had a substantial washback effect on the teacher's attitude, particularly on the writing assessment and the interpretation of the student's writing performance. The teachers often use Grammarly to help them check the student readability scores in grammar, punctuation, and spelling. And the root of the problem sometimes is that some of the teachers they distrust toward their own assessment system and the over reliance on the machine rather than on the human rating. So sometimes what I mean by the first root of the problem is that sometimes when we try to assess the students, we use the hello effect and then okay, just assuming that the student score is going to be for the grammar is going to be like 60, and then um, when the teacher tried to check it again on the grammar, it scored lower than that. So with that kind of a huge difference between the human rating and the tools, we are going. They seem that they distrust toward their own ratings and they over reliance on the machine because they believe that the Grammarly was built by the native speaker. With that, we can conclude that the teacher relied on Grammarly as an automated written corrective feedbacks and used the information from Grammarly to interpret their students' writing performance. Okay, that's all for our presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.